It appears that Russians are genuinely invading Animal Jam. There's a new hack going around. Well, I don't know if I should call it a hack, but a new issue that has risen lately where you lose access to your account and your parent dashboard language is set to Russian. And by lose access to your account, I mean you just can't log into it. It stays on your dashboard, you just can't log in, you can't do anything with it. And it doesn't seem to affect every single account on your parent dashboard. So if you have some alt accounts on the same account, it doesn't seem to take those down as well, which we'll get into that later in the video. It tends to just affect one account on your parent email. Now, there's not a whole lot of information we have on this because AJHQ refuses to do anything productive or helpful to the community, but we do know that they have acknowledged that there has been a third-party breach in their systems, and I'll show proof of this all later in the video. Screenshots of emails that I've seen, all kinds of stuff, Reddit posts. Tons of people are going through the same problem, and one of my friends personally, XX Dewdrop, went through it himself about a week and a half ago. He was able to get his account back, but a lot of people have not been so lucky, and I think it's because he pestered the hell out of AJHQ. But the problem is, they're still not going to reimburse him for any lost membership or the price that he paid for that membership. So for the past week and a half, he's not been able to play, and AJHQ isn't going to do anything about it, even though it's literally their systems being compromised by a third party. It's not Dewdrop's fault at all. He locks his account every time. So I got to do an interview with him. He told his story. He kind of explained everything that he went through. And hopefully it'll help some of you guys out there go through the same situation if you're unfortunately a victim of it. Hopefully it doesn't expand too much more and AJHQ can kind of figure out what the problem is. But this is very concerning to me because if I lost my account to some Russian hackers, it would be kind of funny and I could make content out of it, but I would be bummed the fuck out. Like, I've worked hard on this account. I've made content. I've kind of created a name for myself. And to think that it's so easy for a third party to come in and wipe my account, even though I have 2FA on, that's really crazy to me that this is going around. And he didn't lose any items. He did have hundreds of login attempts on his account, but they weren't him. They weren't any of his friends. This is very concerning, especially if it progresses and gets even worse. And if they can actually take items off of his account. But it's already bad enough that he wasn't able to log on to the game for over a week and a half. This can literally happen to anybody. It's not a unique case by any means. He's been a supporting member of the community for I don't know how long, but he's got a membership, he's got headdresses, like clearly he's invested in the game and it still happens to him. He never gave out his password. It was completely a third-party breach, like AJHQ said. So this is entirely on AJ's side. It's their fault, and they're not really helping the community at all because they're being silent about it unless you pester the hell out of them. So I'm really disappointed in them. I'm upset for Dewdrop. At least he got his account back, but he's never going to get his money back. And you really can't protect yourself from this because he didn't do anything wrong. He was just an unfortunate victim of a third-party breach. If y'all find this at all informational or helpful, leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. Really help me out with that. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge win. But apart from that, sorry for yapping so much.
All right. So, first of all, I'm really happy to have my account back. Now I can do my den decorating and not have to worry about fucking alts. So, this literally all started maybe a little bit over a week, almost 2 weeks ago. Okay, I logged off one night, went to go log back in. Just to, you know, why does my password not match? What the fuck is happening?
Oh, not again, bro. Not again.
Oh, no. Okay, look at this. This is happening in real time, you guys. Like, my parent tool is not fucking working. We're good. I'm in.
Awesome.
Good. It's been 10 days. This happened 10 days ago is when this started. I went to go log in on Animal Jam on the 14th. The 13th was the last day I was able to log in. So from the 13th on, I have not been able to really play Animal Jam because of this situation. Due to the Reddit post, we have now figured out that it was because of the of a Russian bug or whatever. It's apparently a third party hacking. So I was hacked essentially. Anybody who is experiencing this is getting hacked. Like their parent tools are being taken over by a Russian. We're not sure what the issue is, but they did reveal to me in this email that their technicians have found out that I was compromised. With this email that I got today, they apologize for the delay in responding to me. Please know that we are not ignoring you. Our team is simply investigating the problem that is affecting our players. They said players, not player-based. They didn't say me specifically. They said players. So more than one person is having this issue. I did do some sleuthing, and I did find a Reddit post that I did post in the 18 plus server, or a channel for the Discord server, which y'all should join. So like they identified the issue, and they're currently working on the solutions. So they're going to restore accounts, and they started with mine because I've been pestering them. And it's really strange that it only affected XX Dewdrop. It did not affect any of my alternate accounts. I actually had a couple of friends try to log onto my account on different internets, and they quite literally could not log in as well. So it was account based completely. At first we thought I was IP banned, but as Beaver was telling me, no, he does not think I am IP banned, which thank the fuck I am not, because I worked hard for my rares. They found that issue and they're working on it. So it's a known issue. So if like you were to have this issue, just pester the shit out of them, because that's what I did. And that is my biggest advice to anybody, is pester the shit out of AJHQ if this shit is happening to you. I'm actually currently going to be in the process of moving all my accounts to a new parent email because of this situation. Because my current email that I use, my personal, has been compromised since their data breach back in, I think, what was that data breach? Oh my god,
2020? Yeah.
Like, because of that data breach, my parent account was breached. I changed the password back at that time when they suggested that. Clearly it did not work. So my biggest advice is get new emails, get new parent accounts. Try to save yourselves this hassle, because I'm telling you, this was such a fucking headache. So they just kind of did this, but at the beginning they were like tiptoeing around the fact. So like I feel like they knew about this beforehand, before like anything else. Like they knew that this was happening and they just didn't want to tell me, or they were like still unsure. It was one of the two issues that I personally think they knew about this directly, and they were just tiptoeing around the fact.
Yeah. On the same parent account, you had multiple accounts, right? Like AJ accounts. Yes, and only Dewdrop was the one that you couldn't log in on.
It was only XX Dewdrop I could not log into. My other accounts, I had no problem logging into any of those. The one strange thing that did kind of give me a red flag was the 80 something login attempts on multiple of my accounts after I already like disabled them and turn them off so nobody can log on to them. But I kept getting these authentication codes, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why am I trying to get these auth codes? What's going on? 96 times they tried to log in. But here's the thing, the auth code was the same every single time. Sorry, if you heard my cat in the background, just ignore it. He does this every time. 99 times for one account, 96 times for another, and then it was 98 times for Dewdrop. So like, I knew I was being compromised, and I guess they must have known this too, but whatever they did, they fixed it. It was so weird for them to keep tiptoeing around it and then leave me in the dark for over 48 hours. They just left me in the dark with nothing. They didn't tell me anything until just today. So today was like a big day, big monumental day for the Animal Jam community, because the best jammer has came back. I promise. Like, I'm not relaying any information during this recording right now. I'm not also recording. No, I'm just
dude, no, my account's next. But you logged your account, right? Like that was the problem. You lock it every time when you get off, and then you just couldn't unlock it because it was in Russian.
I make sure everything is on. I make sure I have my two-step verification on. I make sure that gifting and trading is always disabled. I always make sure of that kind of stuff before I log off, or like I just make sure my account's gonna be fine before I log off and not get compromised.
And this still happens to you.
It still happens. So here's the sitch, is that anybody can be compromised. So anybody could be, this could happen to any of you sitting at home.
You're literally a paying member too. Like you're not even just a non-member that they don't give a fuck about. Like you're actually giving them money and they still fuck you.
Like, yes, they will. Like as much as I do like love this game, and honestly, this whole experience has been
who's in here?
So freaking annoying.
Okay, it's just a rando. I mean, they are a buddy.
It's a buddy. It's a buddy.
Anyway, you're gonna try to get like reimbursement for the half membership you didn't get to experience, right?
Guys, literally, I am actually currently like in the works of negotiating that and just trying to make sure stuff, you know, is done and all is said and done. I just want this to be like a lesson learned. Like even people who have like a very protected account, this can still happen to you. Like Beaver said, he'll put in like screenshots of like what the emails and stuff that I've sent. Obviously it's not the whole thing. Yeah, and there are many Reddit posts about this and gives kind of like creepy pasta vibes. It's very interesting to know that I am not the only person this is happening to or has happened to. It is still happening. So like anybody could be a victim. And I don't say that to scare everybody. I say that as like a warning and a caution. You could be next. Prep for it just in case. Like, you know, every time you log on or log in and out, you put your valuables on another account you know you're going to be able to log into. Hopefully it doesn't happen to that account. Otherwise, you take the risk and you gamble it and you get locked out of your main account with all your stuff on it, like I was. So yeah, it's a lot. This whole situation was a lot. I'm just really glad I was able to come back and be able to do this and play the game the way I want to play it now. So I'm just being extra careful, and I might just start moving my rares over to an alternate account that I know for a fact is not going to have this problem. But like I said, my only suggestion or my biggest thing is start transferring your accounts to a new parent account. Make a new email if you have to, just to do this. Otherwise it's just, you need to be careful. You need to obviously not share your passwords. Make sure you have your two-factor verifications on. Make sure you're updating your passwords regularly. Like I'm literally going through the list of what they told me to do. Like this is it's valid information that we need to follow.
But I'm glad you weren't banned. I'm really glad.
I know. I'm glad I wasn't banned. We're not going to talk about why I might have been banned, but
hey, man.
No, but all seriousness, just really be careful about a lot of things, especially with the fishy side of AJ, because you never know what the hell is going to happen. And I literally did nothing. I never shared my password, never gave it out. Just the way that this is all went down, it's terrifying. Because like, does that mean this is my Wi-Fi compromised? Is my Wi-Fi getting, you know, a bug or glitch, or do I have to get a whole new Wi-Fi set? There are so many things that could happen that affect everything, and like this could also have led to a virus. Everything in my accounts my computers were all in English. All of my other computers that I logged into were in English until I logged on to XX Dewdrop or my parent tools. XX Dewdrop wouldn't let me log on. Even on Play Wild, it wouldn't let me log on to XX Dewdrop. So it didn't affect just AJ Classic. It also affected Play Wild. I'm just lucky I managed to get to where I was and get my shit back.
Well, damn, bro. I'm glad you were able to tell your story and let everybody know what's going on. Because, of course, I'm going to show other proof and stuff from the Reddit. Because there's a lot of people who have talked about this. It's happened to plenty of people. But I'm glad we got like a one-on-one with a real victim of the Russian exploit of Animal Jam 2026.
Literally.
Hopefully this video gets out to enough people and they like know to harass AJ to get their shit back, because I think your story is going to be really helpful to everybody. I really appreciate you taking the time for this.
Yeah, of course, and thank you for the time to like let me explain what the situation was, because there was a lot to it. And like I said, we only gave like the Spark Notes and the Cliff Notes version, but still, hopefully this information kind of helped some of y'all. And obviously rewind the video if you need to go back and listen to what I was saying more, like really fight tooth and nail, because they will tiptoe around it and it will not be a fun experience. Yeah, go sub to 7 Beavers and join the Discord if you haven't already.
Yeah, and then you can harass Dewdrop yourself, especially if you're Russian.
Exactly, for real.
Big ups again to Dewdrop for letting me interview him there. I mean, it wasn't much of an interview. He was just yapping about the situation, but I really appreciate him for that. And I hope you guys do as well, because this is really like, this is a big deal if you can just lose your account over nothing. Like, we really thought he was banned and gone for good. He was talking about how unhappy he is with the game and like AJHQ as a whole. And I can't blame him. Like, if I just lost access to my account over nothing, not even a ban message, nothing. Literally, they would not talk to him. That's a big deal, and that's a huge flaw on AJHQ's part. Like, it's genuinely embarrassing that them as a company can do that to their player base, especially the ones who are paying to play the game. Now, this isn't on the same level as like the 2020 data breach or anything. Not everybody is getting hacked, but the point is you can do everything right and protect your account with every measure possible and still lose access to it and still have your dashboard changed to Russian. It's outrageous, honestly. This is a huge flaw in Animal Jam systems, and there's really nothing we can do about it. You can turn off your account, you can turn on 2FA, all of it. It's not going to help. There's still a chance that these Russian hackers still get you somehow. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope it's interesting. I don't really know what advice to give you other than just stay safe on the game. Try your best not to get hacked. Like, they'll give out your password and shit, obviously, but it doesn't matter. You might still become a victim to this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you are experiencing this same issue on your side in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff that I've been telling you in every fucking video ever. Join the Discord server if you haven't already. And let me know, once again, what your opinions are on AJHQ really not handling this situation well at all. But anyways, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.